Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11" tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the 135-pound limit, and he's got a reach of 188 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this...
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
What a great venue, and what a great match. We're 20,000 leagues under the sea. Welcome to the Atlantis. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here comes Saul Alvarez, who weighed in at... So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's next great young star? Many believe we are. A lot of buzz surrounding this young stud. Terrence Bud.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, at 20 years of age,
Not too many seats to be. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Punch, counter punch. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back. Oh, wait a minute. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He just misses with that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I want you to go back out there, take his confidence.
Nice round, good round. I like that one.
Let's get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got him there. Beautiful counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got...
This fighter has been... There's the bell to start round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I...
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fights that Evander Holyfield?
Lincoln, you missed it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and up